Alright, we gonna make this short and sweet because I already don't want to talk about this. But we can't be ducking no smoke, no real conversations about shit that's controversial, whatever the fuck. So let's get straight into this shit. On this Snoop Dogg thing, what are we trying to really figure out, right? Is he a sellout? Is he a traitor? Did he turn his back on the black people? I'm assuming that's the gist of the question that we are trying to figure out, at least those of us who are actually Snoop Dogg fans. If you're not, I guess you really don't care. So let's figure this shit out. Let's see what we got. All right, man, this Hype Plus, man, I'm gonna put a link in the description to the video or whatever if you want to watch the whole video in its entirety. I'm not going to watch the whole video. That's unfair to them and their content creation and whatnot.
Clubhouse in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News. I'm John Alba. Over the weekend, several of hip-hop's most noteworthy rappers, including Snoop Dogg, Nelly, and Rick Ross, will perform at one of President-elect Donald Trump's inaugural balls. Of course, this decision was met with a ton of backlash as rap fans would express their disappointment and ask why these artists would accept the gigs from the future president, Donald Trump, especially considering most of Trump's supporters probably don't listen to Snoop, Nelly, or Rick Ross.
For the sake of this video, though, I'm gonna go and get it out the way. I don't care who feel about what. We're not focusing on Nelly. Nelly or nobody. Who cares? We gonna be honest, man. We gonna get to the point. Who cares about Nelly? We here for Snoop Dogg. That's it. That's all.
Well, after hearing all the backlash online and in the mainstream media, Nelly would defend his decision to perform during a conversation with rapper Willie D. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this because it's an honor. I respect the office. It's an honor for me to perform for the President of the United States, regardless of who's in office. If President Biden would have asked me to perform, I would have performed. If Vice President Kamala Harris would have won and asked me to perform, I would have performed. Later on in the conversation, Nelly would also pose a question.
All this shit he just said, he get to say that because we don't look at him as the God. Like, he don't set no standards for nothing. Like, he don't really, like, he's not representative of, like, the West Coast, like a Snoop, or in the South. Like, you think about it, in the South, you're gonna get through a lot of motherfuckers before you get to Nelly. I don't feel like, if you take them the same words and you let Snoop say that, I don't think that play. I don't think that play at all. It's probably why you ain't hear it. It's probably why you heard what he said beforehand and then he flip-flopped us.
To Trump's critics, who suggests he's a white supremacist? I would ask them to show me where he's a white supremacist. Now, in addition to many social media users who would ridicule Nelly for choosing to perform, D.L. Hughley would take to social media to specifically respond to Nelly's own defense. On Instagram, he would go on to write, "Wow, that's what we doing? Trump propping up white supremacy isn't just in his past, Nelly. It's who he still is today. This man called Daniel Penny a hero. He still stands behind his opinion of the exonerated 5. Haitian people eating the dogs, they're eating them."
When we heard that eating the dogs line, Haitian people eating the dogs, just as a little side note, that's when I knew Donald Trump couldn't be salvaged. Couldn't be salvaged. After that, like, I thought that even at Donald Trump's extreme, I thought there was a glass ceiling that I thought he would eventually hit, and then it'll not be as bad. Nah, it was over after that.
That was months ago. He doubled down on it. Multiple people on his staff said he uses the N-word. Come on, bro. Sometimes it's better to say nothing. Hughley would also share a post from the social media user, A Girl Has No President, where he would reshare a 2017 clip from Snoop Dogg's own social media, where he asked what black artists will perform at Donald Trump's first inauguration. Snoop then proceeds to roast a potential black artist by calling them all Uncle Toms.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass niggas gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the fuck one of you Uncle Tom ass niggas for doing it. Which one of you niggas gonna do it first?
Didn't this man just get done going through it open public? Look. So I'm gonna play him that. Hold on, let me see what else.
I'm the one that's performed for himself.
Now I'm done with that. Now I'm done with that. We don't even need that no more now, do we? Yeah. Let me get on screen. What do we do now with Snoop? I don't think he understands what he represented in his past tense, because he can't represent it no more. If Snoop has decided to this is tough. Go down this road, man. We gotta accept that he's no longer one of us. What I mean by that? I'll share from my vantage point of how I really feel about it. I find it hard to digest watching Snoop Dogg be this comfortable in everyday society now. And it's weird to say that, because you want your heroes or idols. We'll say idols. You want your idols to thrive. You want them to do amazing things. That's why you believing in them, right? You know what I'm saying? You inspire, you know? So you want them to reach everything they can reach. But from the moment I saw that partnership with Martha Stewart, I knew it was done. I knew Snoop was done. At this point, I would suggest people to not look at Snoop in that same light you used to, man, because he not that no more. Like, and he would, what do you call him? He could, do I say he can be bought? Do I say he can be had? What do I say? You know? Like, originally, man, I seen this last night and I was like, I'm taking Snoop out my motherfucking playlist. That I ain't playing none of that nigga shit, none of that nigga movies. Like, I wasn't fucking with him no more. It was over with, man, because if you willing to tie yourself to Donald Trump and what this man represents, like, what they say, make you guilty by association, right? So why does that not apply now? I guess the best thing I can say is remember Snoop for what he used to be and not what he is. I think that might be all we can do with it, to be honest. Maybe that's not his role no more in life, you know? I guess I would figure too, if I went through an era where motherfucker was running my records over and marching and protesting my albums, he had to go through all that. So I guess if I'm being fair, he getting his just due. Like, and I love his success. That's what makes it a struggle. I love his success, man. Like, to see him blow up to what he is. He on death row now, bro. He on death row now. I was excited to see what he gonna do with it. I think I still am. I don't know, you know. Cause I'm not gonna lie, this rubbed me the wrong way as a fan. As a fan, this bothers me. And he probably don't care. I doubt if he do care. But I have a camera and a mic, so I can at least explain instead of it looking like, we as fans is tripping. I think, hell, let me tell you my perspective on how at least I as a fan look at it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just remember Snoop for what he was, bro, because it's the same dude that taught you how to roll a blunt, or you know what I'm saying? The term kush-ups was never a thing until Snoop Dogg. So shit changes with time, man. That includes people. So that being said, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit, you know. But figure out, I'm curious, you know what I'm saying? Put in the comments if you check this shit out, you stayed this long. Put in the comments, man, how you feel about Snoop right now? That's what I'm curious on. How does everybody feel about Snoop? So like, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit, man. Get at y'all in the next one.